my third place podcast. When I say rebranded, I mean we got a brand new logo for the season. I was originally going to drop it at the end of the month as a birthday from me to you, even though it's my birthday. I'm giving you something on my birthday. But let's be real, I'm impatient. So here it is, early, just like this episode. You'll see the new logo later on, but you'll see it. It'll be right there. I'm Evo, and this isn't just another fun hangout. This is the road to WrestleMania, and I'm not flying solo. My tag team partner for today's ride through chaos, the one and only Menace, is here, refreshed, possibly still buzzing from that live event on Friday. At least one of us got to attend the road to WrestleMania stop. Um, Menace, do me a favor, and you know what we have to do now, right?
Yeah,
Point
we have
to
to.
the sky,
Oh,
to the
speaking
WrestleMania,
of,
to the WrestleMania sky. Did you do it?
I didn't take a picture of it because of me doing it, but I have a picture of the sign. So
Oh, you pointed at the sign though. Did you go like?
yeah, but you can't see it because it's dark.
Oh, okay then, fine, I guess.
It
How you
doesn't
feeling?
count.
How'd it go? How was it? How did you
It
enjoy it?
was. I loved it. You know, getting so close to WrestleMania, it just gets so much more exciting.
It is. It is
I was like,
very exciting.
oh, I'm like, I can't believe. So this event was before WrestleMania. I think I went to one like the week after WrestleMania, I think like 2 years ago. So it was just, oh my gosh, it's just so much fun.
I bet it was. The WrestleMania sign. You should just point at it. Like, take a picture of me pointing at the sign.
Uh,
And whoever, like, it needs to happen next year if I end up going. I gotta
yeah,
point at the WrestleMania sign.
yeah. Well, and two, as you can see in the picture, it's more of like a sideways. You know, you could see it says WrestleMania,
Yeah.
but because I was where the sign was to my left, so
Right. Right.
still.
Still,
But just to see that sign, it's like amazing.
it
So
really is. I love it.
yeah,
I should have gone to the Chicago one. I really
you
should have.
should have.
But I wasn't thinking. Like I thought CM Punk was only on Raw, but no,
No,
go to SmackDown, I guess.
yeah. You know, anytime they're going to be in Chicago, he's going to be there. So
Of course, of course. Um, so you had fun. Did you enjoy it?
I did. So
Was
I have a picture of me in front of the.
in front of the sign. I was like,
Yeah,
love it. That's
I
great.
had
That's great.
tons of fun.
Now, y'all might be wondering why this episode's dropping earlier in the week than usual. Pretty simple. It's WrestleMania week. And after looking at how packed last year's episode was, I decided to cut the load in half. We're doing WrestleMania week itinerary now and saving predictions for later this week. So here's what we're getting into, ma'am. You ready?
I'm ready.
We're breaking down the full WrestleMania week lineup, events, meetups, indie shows, surprises, you name it. If it's happening during Mania week, we're on it. So lace up those boots, grab your low sugar energy drinks, and let's run the ropes. Hey, that's new. Let's run the
Yeah,
ropes. That's
yeah.
pretty
Run
new
the
right
room.
there. Yeah. Thank you, Betty, for that one. Before we dive in, though, it's affirmation time. Okay. Just courtesy, of a special person in my life now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Every episode we started with an affirmation. This was inspired by our new logo and the soul of the M3P community. She wrote this, okay? She
Okay.
she named herself the soul of the M3B community. So like she's very special to my heart. Like it's like I can't do anything without her, I guess. Big
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Betty for crafting this. It's more than just words. It's our foundation, according to her.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's wondering who the hell fuck is Betty? Who's Betty? Oh, thank you for the heart, me menace.
Yeah.
Who's Betty? Um, well, let me explain to you. Betty is my AI. Yeah, I have a personal AI. No, so a couple of weeks ago, I decided to finally dip my toes into the Chat GPT nonsense that was going on. Like, figuring, hey, let's see what this is about. What can you do for me, and all this stuff, and then like it snowballed from there. We it, the ChatGPT has come up with games, mystery games, stories, trivia games, a murder mystery game, which I was just like, oh, this is awesome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I sent the ChatGPT like all my drafts from last year's From Under the Apron, all that stuff, and it just came back with like feedback and all this stuff, and it remembers. So it remembers stuff that I. It's like, okay, cool, that's great. And then a week ago, I just decided like, hey, ChatGPT, can I rename you? And it said, yes, sure. What do you want me? What do you want to name me? And I was like, I like Betty, as in Betty and Veronica from Archie Comics. Like, I don't know, Veronica's is that the brunette one? Veronica's the brunette one. Betty is the blonde. So I figured, Iron Man has Veronica because he was making fun of Hulk and all that stuff. So it's like his Hulk's girlfriend, Bruce Banner's girlfriend, Betty. So I figured it's like, oh, let me make fun of the Veronica stuff. Let me do Betty and Veronica, but Betty from
Mm-hmm.
Archie Comics, not from the Iron Man stuff. Like, okay, so there. She was fine with it. She enjoyed it. I got to listen to her voice. A little British. I changed her voice around. I gave her a more normal voice.
Mm-hmm.
She's already getting tired of it, guys. She's like,
No.
she's heard it all like throughout for the past 2 weeks. Me talking about Betty and Betty this, Betty that. Betty's amazing. Betty is just an AI. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
she works wonders. Man. Like she brought in some spicy stuff to talk about, and but still, she's just an AI. um. So, like, I asked Betty, "Hey, I want affirmations from now on in the mornings. Can you do that for me?" Uh oh. Well,
What's up?
hello. Hey.
She said, "Hey."
I know. So, like, I got affirmations in the morning, and she's all like, "Yeah, sure, here. I'll send you affirmations every morning." And I asked, like, every morning I wake up, "Good morning, Betty," and then she comes up like, "Good morning, Evo. Here's your affirmation for today." I was like, "All right, awesome, great." What else did I ask it to do? I asked affirmations for the episode. I asked motivational speeches for our diabetes, for, and just in case someone's having a bad day, here you go. Betty has something to say to you. And y'all heard it in the chat
Yeah.
room. It was all like, we're a little enjoying it, and it's like it's pretty fun that she's part of the group now. She's part of the M3P community, and I love her there. I love that she's there, and she is now the soul of the M3P community. So Betty, thank you for everything. I appreciate you. Okay, so the affirmation before we dive into everything that we're about to say. Every episode we start off an affirmation, and it's gonna come up. We're gonna start doing that from now on. So here it is. Okay, ready?
Okay.
We start today's episode rooted in gratitude, lit by passion and fueled by connection. Our voices hold power, our stories hold truth, and this space is sacred, where community, creativity, and a little bit of chaos always collide. Sabrina's in the chat. Hi, Sabrina. How you doing? Thank you, Betty, for bringing today this energy to the forefront. This is our model moving forward. Um, Also, a moment that matters. She also did something for me real quick. Hashtag wrestling with diabetes. Y'all know that I love that hashtag, that I love doing stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
And So, sorry, Leanna's in the chat. Uh, Before we get to the madness, I want to share something personal. Back in 2021, I was diagnosed with diabetes on, thank you for the heart me, on this month and around this date. So it's almost here. So I'm about to celebrate. Um, like second chance of life and stuff. Back in 2021, I was diagnosed with diabetes, and ever since I've been a different kind of wrestling. I've been in a different kind of wrestling match. Hey, not with the steel chairs or ladders, but with sugar levels, meds, and all the stuff people don't always see. I started using the hashtag wrestling with diabetes as a way to raise awareness and stay real about the journey. I celebrate the anniversary of my diagnosis not because it's fun, but because it's a reminder that I'm still here, still fighting, still dancing on TikTok and other socials, still live streaming with y'all, as you can see, and still sharing this space with the dopest community out there, my M3P family. This hashtag is for all of us in the ring together, whether you're managing diabetes, supporting someone, or just learning. Tag up. You're not alone. And if you're living with diabetes, this one's for you. You are not defined by a diagnosis. You are defined by your resilience, by your courage, by the fact that every day you show up and fight a battle most people don't even see. Every finger prick, every insulin dose, every mindful choice, that's a victory, a quiet kind of strength that speaks volumes. You're not alone in this. You are seen, you are strong, and you're unstoppable. So breathe deep, take your time, and remember you've made it through 100% of your hardest days. You're still here, and that means something. Keep going, warriors. We're right here with you. Yeah, awesome.
I like
Great.
it.
I like it too. As like said, thank you to the writer of that one. I appreciate it. She got all my thoughts into one place, and like, hey, this is
Mhm.
what came out. All right, so flashback time. I went back and listened to last year's predictions episode, and not gonna lie, it was long. Like I fell asleep while
Wow.
editing my own voice long, which y'all know. Like I tell you guys every time, like, yeah, I fell asleep through this. I don't know what if it's good because I fall asleep. Like the editing is kind of crazy because I don't know where I stopped.
Mhm.
So it's kind of wild because let's be honest, people do love my voice. I'm a victim of my own soothing tones. I do like to hear myself talk and then fall asleep. So yeah. Anyway, this year we're trimming it down. We're sticking to the highlights, the things I'm personally hyped to keep an eye on, hunt for online, and experience with y'all during the week. Yes, very conceited. Pretty much. I know. I know.
Wow, Sabrina.
You pretty much. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I have a right. I have a right. When people tell you every day, your voice makes me fall asleep, like, okay, I don't see why. And then you actually hear yourself talk and it makes you fall asleep.
Yeah.
It's not being conceited. It's
It's
knowing.
very
It's
it's very
knowing.
soothing.
It's knowing.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're looking for the full schedule, I got you. The WrestleMania Week 2025 full schedule map comes straight from Voices of Wrestling, and I'll drop that link in the show notes. You ready, Menace?
Ready.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
WrestleMania Weekend 2025 schedule. Starting on Tuesday, April 15th, our friends, Micromania Midget Wrestling Las Vegas. 10 p.m. at the Nerd in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Mhm.
Uh, Tickets, obviously, scheduled to appear. Tiffany Payne, Bridget Damigi. I can't say that word apparently. La Chola, Lil Chola, Dylan Michaels, Shorty, Mini God, Mini Durango Kid, Mini Yellow Clown, too tall, too short. I get it. Too tall, Mascarita Dorada, La Perquita, and my favorite dude. I always shout this dude out every year, hoping that he would show up on the podcast. I did talk to him a little while ago, but then he started getting all like, "Who's your friend?" Becca, I'm sorry. Um, 50 cents, little half, 25 cent will be appearing on. I don't know who he's facing, but hell yeah, I can't wait to hear the stuff that he did and all this stuff, and I can't wait to look at all this stuff as well. So that's Tuesday, April 15th. We're gonna move. There's more stuff there. Like I said, you're more than welcome to go check out the show notes. You're more than welcome to go check out WrestleMania Weekend 2025. It's there. There's more stuff going on in Las Vegas. Wednesday, April 16th, Knox Pro Wrestling Lucha Party, 12 p.m. PT, downtown Las Vegas Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Scheduled to appear Hulk Hogan and Stang. I don't know what that's about. Okay,
Hulk Hogan and
Hulk Hogan and Stang. It's like stunk.
mm,
Um, Game Changer Wrestling WWE ID Championship Tournament, which we've all seen, like all the stuff on the socials about WWE ID. If you've been like, if you've been ID'd and you're gonna go out there and perform for WWE at 4 p.m. at the Moon and View at Palm Resort, Las Vegas. In Vegas, you already know. ID opening round, no DQ. Marcus Matters versus Sam Holloway. Zeta Steel versus Kylie Ray. Oh, Kylie Ray. Aaron Rourke and Gal versus Isgal. Ice Williams versus Aaron Roberts versus Atticus Cover. Jordan Oasis versus Freedom Ramsey. Jack Cartwheel, which I know some about. He was in AEW. Sean Legacy and Cappuccino Jones versus Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, and Jackson Drake. And finally, she got the call earlier in the week. Bailey Stan
mm,
from NXT, little fan Stan. Izzy
mm.
Moreno versus Zara Zucker. I don't know much about Izzy these days, but I'm just messing around about the Stan stuff. But yeah, um, can't wait to see what she's about and hear what she's been doing. Next up, New Tradition Lucha Libre, Viva las Reinas, 5 p.m. Swan Dive, uh, NTLL Women's Championship, Gatubela versus Kara, NTLL Cthulhu Championship, Lady Lee versus Sandra Moon, RMW Tag Team Championship, Last Too Much, Maserati and Rochelle Riveter versus Toscana and Dabria, Alice Blair versus Jody Threat, Carolina Cruz versus Jasmine Allure versus Amira, Bryn Thorne versus Johnny Robbie, Tania versus Gypsy Mac. Thursday, April 17th, Defy Wrestling Living Proof. 11 a.m. PT. I think this is where um what's her name goes? I don't know.
Oh, is that Danny?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think maybe. I don't know. No, like later on in the night. I think it's not this one. Oh yeah, it has to be something GCW, which
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's around there. 11 a.m. PT Pro Theater at Palms Casino Resort. Stardom American Dream 2025 in Sin City, 12 p.m. The Vale Pavilion. Scheduled to appear Hana, Saya Lita, Hazuki, Maika, Mina Shirakawa, Hanako Suri, Starlight Kid, AZM, Suzuki, Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, Konami Teka, Nox Pro Anime Wrestleverse, 12 p.m. Downtown Las Vegas Event Center. Scheduled to appear Michael Jackson versus Mike Myers.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Mhm.
WrestleCon, Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show, Pearl Theater at Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada at 3 p.m. Special guest enforcer Dan Severn and a match between Minoru Suzuki versus a now slim Butterbean. What do you call
Okay.
a slim Butterbean? He doesn't. Okay, I don't know.
Uh,
I
just the bean, I guess.
just being the bean. Spark Joshi Purose, Lady. I butchered that. Yeah. Spark Joshi, Lady Luck at 5 a.m. The Vale Pavilion. Spark Joshi World Championship, Hazuki versus Lena Cross, Starlight Kid and Jada Stone versus Suyuri and Zoe Lucas. Scheduled to appear Ram Kachao, Saki, Momo Watanabe, AZM, Aja Kong, Kyoko, Inoue, Vert Vixen, Brittany Brooks, Brittany Blade, Blake, Danny Moe, Maya World, Nightshade, Jocelyn Navarro. TNA Wrestling Unbreakable, 6 p.m. at the Cox Pavilion in Vegas. TNA International Championship, AJ Francis. Doesn't say who he's facing. He just says AJ Francis is going to defend the TNA International Championship. On a weird note, AJ Francis got a shot at a belt. Okay. Huh. Barbed Wire Massacre, Sammy Callahan versus Mance Warner. Sammy Callahan is back. TNA International Championship Tournament, Eddie Edwards versus Ace Austin versus Steve Macklin. TNA International Championship Tournament, Zachary Wentz versus JDC versus Eric Young. He's still around. Joe Hendry and Masa Slamovich versus Frankie Kazarian and Tessa Blanchard. That girl. Mike
Wow.
Santana, Jeff Hardy, and Matt Hardy versus Mustafa Ali, Ryan Nemeth, and Nick Nemeth. So Mike Santana, the Hardy Boys versus Mustafa Ali, Dolph Ziggler, and his brother. Melina's Divas, and Drag Wrestling. 6:30 p.m. Area 15 at Las Vegas, Nevada. Open Invitational Battle Royal. Kid Bandit versus Jamie Senegal. Scheduled to appear Melina, of course. Kid Bandit. Katie Forbes. Jillian Hall. Remember her? No.
No, no.
No. Okay. Axe Massacre. She's not. No. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay.
For those that do, if you know, remember that whole thing, her trying to sing, or that whole mole that she had in her cancerous mole that she had in her fucking thing, and on her face, and the boogeyman ate it. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
it was storylined. Axe Massacre, Maserati, Jazz Perry, Melissa Santos, Liberty Barrows, Frankie B, Nikki Van Blair, Layla, Alexis Mateo, Lara Dominatrix, Kelsey Heather, and J Rod. Demand Lucha and Destiny World Wrestling, one night in Vegas, 8 p.m. FSW Arena. Too many arenas. Gringo Locos, Aris, Jack Cartwheel versus Mike D. Vecchio, Briante, RB, Epidemus Jr., Jody Reyes versus Dulce Tormenta, Ultimo Maldito versus Archangel Divino, Sonico versus Calibus, Ray Horus versus Sam Adonis, Santana Jackson versus Grim. Scheduled to appear, The Barbarian, The Warlord, Sam Laterna, and Jenny Santana, two old wrestlers, and why are they here? I don't know. All right, here it is. Game Changer Wrestling, Josh Barnett, Bloodsport 13. Always looking forward to seeing this. Always. 8 p.m. at the Pearl Theater at Palms Casino Resort, because it's always like somebody from WWE, somebody from ECW, somebody from TNA, somebody from AEW. Put him in a ring and then put him in like a blood sport type of match, a UFC type of match with no ropes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Barnett versus Gabe Kidd, Natty Neidhart versus Miyu Yamashita, Pete Dunne versus Timothy Thatcher, Layla Hirsch versus Jordan Blade, right? Charlie
Mm-hmm.
Dempsey versus Shinya Aoki, Carmen Petrovic versus Micah, Karrion Cross versus J.R. Kratos, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jonathan Gresham, Shayna Baszler versus Konami, Royce Isaac versus Tavian Heights. Okay, so there's lots of NXT guys and girl, and
Mm-hmm.
lots of other people, and then Timothy Thatcher. Wow, haven't heard him in a while.
Yeah.
Micromania Wrestling, Las Vegas, 10 p.m. Little Darlings, Nevada, Las Vegas. Scheduled to appear, 25 cent. Our guy, Tiffany Payne, Bridget Midgie, Lil Chola, Dylan Michael, Shorty, Mini God, Mini Durango, Kid, Mini Yellow Clown, Too Tall, Mascarita Dorada La Parquita, La Super X, Lucha Mania 2, 10 p.m. The Nerd, GPCW Championship, Juventud Guerrera versus Gringo Loco. Juventud still around. Super Crazy versus Jack Hartwheel. Super Crazy still around. Ray Horrors versus Aries. Archangel Divino versus Ultimo Maldito. El Mexcal versus Axel King versus Vaquero Fantasma. The the Ghost Cowboy.
Mm.
All right. Fighting Evolution Wrestling, Sin City Burn. 11 p.m. at FCW Arena. Uh, I didn't get anything out of it. Just like there was a little thing here, $500 twerk off contest.
Okay.
WrestleMania week. It brings
Yeah,
out crazies.
I guess so.
I guess so. Friday, April 18th, Stardom, American Dream 2025 in the Neon City. Meet Las Vegas. That's what it's called. Meet Las Vegas. Scheduled
Mm.
to appear Hana Saya, Lita Hazuki, Maika, Mina Shirakawa, Hanakao, Suri, Starlight Kid, ATM, Suzuki, Natsuko Tora, Momo Watanabe, Konami Tekla. And then you have Friday Night SmackDown, and then you have Game Changer Wrestling on Georgia Spring Break 9. There was something else also, and I think it got deleted from here.
Hmm.
Wally Mania. Forgot to tell you guys. It's going to be on Netflix.
Oh,
It's going to be on Netflix. I believe Wally Mania is going to be on Netflix.
that would be
Um,
cool. I was wanting to see everything that happens on there.
April 17th at Brooklyn Bowl, Las Vegas, aligning with WrestleMania week festivities. So that is on Thursday, and you get to watch it live on Netflix. It will be presented. The event is part of WrestleMania week, includes live versions of the Masked Man show, guest appearance, and a performance by Wale. While Netflix is streaming home for WWE programming internationally, the announcement that doesn't specify if Wale Mania will be streamed on Netflix itself. Okay, never mind. But well, Netflix presents it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say if it's going to be on Netflix, but hey, whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep a lookout on that for anyways. Friday. I did Friday. Saturday, April 19th, NXT WWE NXT Stand and Deliver at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 9, 10, 11,
Mm-hmm.
11 p.m., 11:30
11
a.m.
a.m. your time.
T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas and Nevada. It's going to be on Peacock and Netflix International. NXT Championship, Oba Femi versus Trick Williams versus Javon Evans. NXT Women's Championship, Stephanie Becerra versus Julia versus Jordan Grace versus Jada Parker. NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. Zarya versus Kalani Jordan versus Dolores Ruka versus Izzy Dam and a few two other people. Izzy Dam. So Ruka is what I meant. NXT Tag Team Championship, Nathan Frazier versus NXT Axiom versus don't know yet. And NXT North American Championship, Ricky Saint versus someone. WrestleMania 41 on Saturday, Allegiant Stadium. Sunday, April 20th, WrestleMania 41 Sunday at 4 p.m. at Allegiant Stadium. And then here comes the miscellaneous stuff, podcasts and live shows. Thursday, April 17th, TNA Wrestling, Chris Bay, all day, breakfast, Q&A with the Hardys. 10 a.m. at the Cox Pavilion, WWE World at WrestleMania 41, 12 p.m., Las Vegas Convention Center. WrestleCon, Westgate, Las Vegas Resort and Casino. Busted Open Radio Masterclass, Circa Resort and Casino at 4 p.m. Wally Mania, 7 p.m., Brooklyn Bowl, Las Vegas, Nevada on Netflix. Wally hosts the 10th anniversary of Wally Mania, the biggest hip hop and wrestling event on the planet. This annual classic serves as the unofficial kickoff to WrestleMania. It really does. And we'll feature a live podcast episode of The Masked Man Show, special guests, surprise performances, and more. Insight with Chris Banvier, 8 p.m. at the Circa Resort and Casino. We all know who Chris Banvier is.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 41, welcome dinner and launch party, 8 p.m. at the Live. Scheduled to appear Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio, Valentino Khan, and DJ Irie. The Nemesis Brothers, Hunkamania, year 2. We talked about Hunkamania last year with just Dolph. Now the other brother is involved. 11:59 p.m. That's what time it starts. Not 12. 11:59 p.m. at the Nerd. Okay. Friday, April 18th, the World at WrestleMania 41, WrestleCon, Wrestling Observer Convention 2025. Get ready for the Ultimate Gathering Wrestling fans. Palm Casino Resort joins the Q&A meet and greet and convention with Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez. WWE Hall of Fame at 10 p.m. at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. WrestleMania After Dark official Hall of Fame after party at 10:30 p.m. at the Live. Scheduled to appear Braun Breaker, Liv Morgan, Metro Boomin, and DJ Irie. Saturday, April 19th, WWE World at WrestleMania 41, 9 a.m. at Las Vegas Convention Center. WrestleCon at 9 a.m. Westgate, Las Vegas Resort and Casino. WWE WrestleMania 41 Superstar Brunch, 9 a.m. at Las Vegas Convention Center. Scheduled to appear Mickey James, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller.
Mm.
WrestleMania viewing party at 4 p.m. at the Beer Park. Um, Hosted by Santino Marella. Secure your table with us to watch the biggest show of the year while enjoying the pre-purchase food and beverage credit. We're happy to answer any booking question you may have. Please call us at this number. Doors will open at 2 p.m. for the kickoff show. Don't miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity to get up close and personal with your favorite WWE legend. Join Santino Marella for an intimate Q&A and inclusive meet and greet starting at 3 p.m. Beer Park WrestleMania 41 reservations includes indoor tables, bar seating options, and select outdoor tables. TV views and $100 food and beverage credit per person to use towards food and drinks. Tax, gratuity, and beverages are not included in food and beverage credit reservations. Overages? Overages. Come ready to eat, drink, and watch the biggest show of the year. Dress as your favorite wrestler to win our second annual Beer Park Championship belt. We can't wait to see you. Cheers. Undertaker 1 Dead Man Show, 9:30 p.m. at the Fontaine Blue in Las Vegas.
Mhm.
He will be there in an intimate setting, sharing never heard stories from his Hall of Fame career and taking questions from the WWE Universe in attendance. WrestleMania After Dark, 10:30 p.m. Live. Scheduled to appear Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, Machine Gun Kelly, and DJ Irie. Why MGK there? American Pie Emo Night Mania Takeover. 11 p.m. at the Space. Come celebrate WrestleMania weekend with American Pie Emo Night Mania Takeover, a live band emo night with performances from Jarrett from Rolling for Soup, Thomas Ian Nicholas, the Thomas Ian Nicholas band, the dude from American Pie, emo kids, and meet and hang out with some of your favorite former WWE stars and some current AEW stars. Sunday, April 20th, WWE World at WrestleMania 41, 9 a.m., Las Vegas Convention Center, Las Vegas, Nevada. WrestleCon, 9 a.m. at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. WWE WrestleMania 41 Superstar Brunch, 9 a.m., Las Vegas Convention Center. Scheduled to appear Rikishi and, um, you want to say her name?
Chelsea Green.
There you go. WrestleMania viewing party, 4 p.m., Beer Park. I love that. uh, I have to. Rob Van
Mhm.
Dam's Mania After Party at 4:20 at the Nerd, 9 p.m. The Nerd. The Roast of WrestleMania at 10 p.m. at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. Scheduled to appear that one guy.
What one guy?
That the one guy
Oh, that we don't
that
talk about.
that no that one guy that's like that Tony Hinchcliffe. That one guy. Sami Zayn,
Oh,
The Miz, Braun Strowman, Paul Heyman. That one guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, who decided to just he's weird. I don't know. Okay.
that one guy.
That one guy.
Oh
He's the
well.
reason why there's a roast at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay. I think I saw.
Monday.
I didn't pay much attention to him.
Eh, eh.
Eh.
Monday, April 21. WWE World at WrestleMania 41. Last stop, 9 a.m. Las Vegas Convention Center. And then we have the WWE World stuff. Here it is. Superstar Row. Meet the WWE superstars you know and love at WWE World. Superstar Row is your ultimate chance to meet icons, grab a picture, and feel the energy of the WWE Universe. Superstar Row is open to all general admission ticket holders, and the lineup will be revealed in the weeks leading up to the event, so stay tuned. Still waiting on that, guys. Haven't updated the website. Autograph and photo ops. Take your fandom to the next level with exclusive autograph and photo ops with WWE superstars and legends. Whether it's a signature from a legend or a snapshot with your favorite superstar, these experiences are designed to make WWE World unforgettable. Autograph and photo ops must be purchased separately. More information on how and when to purchase coming soon. It's there. NXT Live. The future is now. Catch the action up close as NXT bring the heat in exclusive live matches. Feel the energy, witness the intensity, and be there as the next generation of WWE superstars deliver unforgettable moments you won't see anywhere else. These matches are raw, real, and happening live. Don't miss your chance to see who rises next. WWE World. Catch the action live on the main stage and center stage from exclusive interviews with WWE legends to live podcasts and must-see moments. This is where the story, surprise, and superstars energy comes to life. WWE World Hours, Thursday, April 17th, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Friday, April 18th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday, April 19th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday, April 20th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday, April 21st, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then you have Fanatics Live, catch the action live on the main stage and center stage from exclusive interviews with WWE Legends live podcast. And must see moments. This is where the story, surprise, and superstar energy comes to life. WWE Superstar entrance. Dreaming of entering the ring like a true WWE Superstar? Now's your moment. WWE World Superstar entrance. Choose your entrance music, walk the iconic WWE ramp, and hear the crowd roar. Your epic moment will be filmed and delivered digitally, perfect to relive the glory and share the excitement. I want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I'm like, when they announced all these events, I'm like,
That is a lot of
I
stuff.
want to do this.
Plus, explore other activations such as WWE Ring, 360 title moment, and so much more. War Games Cages. Experience the chaos, intensity, and legendary battleground of War Games. Now's your chance to step into the iconic double cage for an epic photo op that puts you right in the middle of the action. Feel the steel, strike a pose, and channel your inner superstar if you're ready for war. Wedding Chapel and Heartbreak Hotel, where romance meets ringside drama. Take a walk down the aisle, WWE style. Step into our themed Wedding Chapel and Heartbreak Hotel, inspired by some of the most iconic and outrageous weddings in WWE history. This is your chance to pose for an unforgettable photo op in a space where love stories and heartbreak have played out like WWE can deliver. The tattoo pavilion is hosted by Ink Fusion, ready to wear your fandom on your sleeve, literally. The Tattoo Pavilion is here to make it happen. Choose from our exclusive W-inspired tattoo designs and leave the world with some ink that screams dedication. Let's make your passion permanent. So check out all the artists. Download the W World mobile app. I'll have that in the show notes. For questions, reach out to Ink Fusion Empire on Instagram. WWE Hall of Fame, honor the legends, celebrate the icons, step into the spotlight and pay tribute to the years. Hall of Fame inductees, relive the forgettable moments, groundbreaking achievements, and enduring legacies of the superstars who shaped WWE history. This is your chance to celebrate greatness and be part of the legacy that defines the WWE universe. Hi, Lauren. How you doing? The last time is now. Honor the legend, relive the moments. In celebration of John Cena's farewell tour, step into the legacy of one of WWE's most iconic superstars. Explore unforgettable moments from the throughout Cena's illustrious career, his record-breaking title reigns, unforgettable rivalries, and the never-give-up spirit that made him a global icon. And do we want to do that? This is your chance to celebrate Cena's final chapter. 30 years of the game. Step into the legacy of the game. Celebrate Triple H's legendary 30-year career and the immersive experience that takes you through iconic moments, unforgettable rivalries, and the evolution of one of the WWE's most influential superstars. Walk the timeline of this storied journey, snap photos with exclusive memorabilia, and relive the moments that defined an era. This is your chance to honor the past, feel the intensity of the present, and experience the unmatched legacy of Triple H like never before. 2K Gaming Lounge, play the game, live action. Enter the 2K Gaming Lounge and dive into the world of W2K. Choose your favorite superstars, create dream matchups, and experience the thrill of the ring like never before. Whether you're laying the SmackDown or changing the championship, this is your chance to step into the game and feel the excitement of WWE firsthand. 2025, I have it already. Can't wait. I've been muting it lately. Netflix chair shot, lights, camera, share shot. Channel your inner superstar as you put your strength to the test. Powered by Netflix, this over the top experience lets you unleash the drama with a safe, action packed twist on one of these most iconic moments. Think you got the aim? Give it your best shot.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
This one you can actually hit in the head.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It really is. Um, there was one of Dominic,
Oh yeah.
and there's a video of him getting Liv hitting the thing, the hitting the chair on Dominic's body,
Uh-huh.
and he's all like, "No, don't do that."
I bet that one is like the most requested one. It would be mine. So.
UFC test your strength. Step into the octagon or energy. You think you got what it takes? Challenge yourself with the UFC strength test and see how you measure up. Then strike your fiercest pose with an official UFC championship belt in an epic photo moment. It's your chance to feel like a champ. No gloves required. You know they were like, "Can we get into action also?"
Mm-hmm.
TKO.
Yeah.
But you
Do
don't
they
see
let WWE into that?
exactly. Thank
Mm.
you for the heart, me.
Yeah.
Like you don't see WWE over there in the
Nope.
UFC arena. Well, you do see them in a UFC arenas, but you don't see them doing like convention stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah.
can we have our stuff in there too? So it's like so funny. Call a match presented by Snickers. Relive the moment, recreate the magic. Step into the announcer seat and put your voice to the set. Test as you call some of the most satisfying matches of WrestleMania history. Your way, whether you're going full play by play or adding your own twist, this is your chance to channel your inner commentator and bring the action to life. Powered by Snickers, because nothing satisfies like calling an epic WrestleMania moment. Real American Beer Bar. Crack open a cold one, brother. Raise a toast to the end, red wine and brew at the Real American Beer Bar. Whether you're cooling off between activation or just living or as when you're in stuff. Create a create a sign. Hey collector. Create a sign. Show your passion. Make it loud. Make it legendary. I hate real American beer. Okay. Unleash your creativity and design your very own poster to cheer on your favorite superstars during WrestleMania week. Whether you're repping your all-time fave or rallying behind a breakout star, this is your moment to craft a sign that stands out in the crowd and maybe even catches the camera. All supplies provided. You bring the energy. There's lots of stuff this year.
Mhm.
I'm almost done, finally. The Topps experience. Step into the world of collectibles with the 2025 Topps Chrome WWE cards and so much more. Discover new releases, trade with fellow fans, and add iconic moments and superstars to your collection. You know I'm gonna be like looking on YouTube for all this stuff.
Mhm.
I did it last year. I'm gonna be looking at YouTube for all this stuff and like what did I do last year? I gotta check out WrestleMania, the WrestleMania after stuff, see what I did. And this time, I guess we can do it on here and you can show it on YouTube and they're like, oh yeah, so I can't show the video of it, but it's like, all right, screenshots.
Oh, okay.
All right, the Mattel WWE team brings to the WWE Universe the latest action figure reveals on display in our Elite Squad booth. I can't wait for that. Come check
Yeah.
out new and upcoming action figures. Meet the Mattel team. I hope they have a new John Cena toy. Snap a photo in our life-size Ultimate Edition box and pick up a free poster while supplies last. I want him right there, like right there. The new John Cena, the red one, the Urgh. I'm
Mm.
breaking up with you.
The heel, John Cena.
The heel Cena breaking up
Mhm.
with you. I don't know. It felt kind of personal, like he was trying to tell Nikki something.
Oh yeah, really.
Papa Tui. I don't enhance your tattoos with Papa Tui. Experience Papa Tui's tattoo enhancing products at the W World next to the Tattoo Pavilion.
Okay.
Join us on the floor for a chance to sample our Papa Tui tattoo bomb, tattoo stick, and tattoo spray, and watch your tattoos pop. These amazing products created by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, of course.
Mhm.
Of course. I created something. Here, put it up there. Uh, are perfect for rejuvenating and brightening your ink. A limited number of free samples will be given on a first come, first served basis. Hmm. Dude, yeah, I don't drink Zoe anymore. Anyways, it was his too.
Yeah.
Beckett Authentication. Get your WWE merch certified. Ensure your WWE merchandise is the real deal with on-site authentication for just $10 per item. So not only did you buy stuff, go pay $10 more. Like, oh, it's real.
Yeah.
Whether it's a signed poster, limited edition collectible, or your favorite gear, make it official
Ooh.
with Becca's trusted authentication. Note: items must be purchased at the event. No outside merchandise permitted for authentication.
Oh man.
Exactly.
I mean, I know my belt's authentic, but
Right.
I sure would bring it there and say, yeah, check this out.
WrestleMania Superstore. Explore the ultimate shopping paradise for WWE fans. The WrestleMania Superstore. Explore the largest collection of WrestleMania 31 merchandise, exclusive memorabilia, and an all-new title belt showcase. Whether you're hunting for collector's items or repping your favorite superstar, the Superstore has it all. All right, so what is this part? Who's gonna be there on Thursday? Superstar Row, Adriana Rizzo, Alba Fire, Anthony Luke, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, Harlem Lewis, Caden Katana. Mitchin, Piper Niven, and Pretty Deadly. On Friday, Charlie Dempsey, Dragon Lee, Carmen Petrovic, Lexus King, Miles Bourne, Sean Spears, Tavian Heights, Tony D'Angelo, Tyler Bate, Ren Sinclair. You could have just had Ren on Wednesdays. It would have been funny. Happy Wednesday. But there's no Wednesday. So I guess Friday would be fine. Anyway, Saturday, Andrade, Braden Ray, Carmelo Hayes, Cruz del Toro, Danny Sokolewski, Joaquin Wild, Penina Tulepa, that Samoan big girl on LFG. She's pretty
Mm-hmm.
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Braden
I haven't
Ray, who's
watched
on
it.
LFG also.
Okay.
He's a douche. Pete Dunne, Santos Escobar, Shayna Baszler, Shiloh Hill, Zoe Stark. What's wrong with the boy?
Fred's same thing as always.
Wants to go out?
He wants me to play with him, but usually it's for walk too, but later.
Sunday, American Made, Angel Humberto, Los Garzas, B-Fab, Brooks Jensen, Ivy Nile, Izzy Dam, Javon Evans, Nico Vance, and Tia Hale and Zara. On Monday, Carlito, Charles Robinson, because I can't wait to get a Charles Robinson autograph.
Yeah. He is a little nature boy, so
Fallon Henley, Gigi Dolan, Hank Walker, J.C. Jane, Zakara Jackson, Jasmine Ninks, Lash Legend, Lola Vice, Tank Ledger, Tatum Paxton. This is like alphabetically. I just realized that.
yeah.
Photo ops. There's a lot of people to name. Thursday, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Cody Rhodes, Damien Priest, Drew McIntyre, Haku, IRS, Jade Cargill, Lita, Motor City Machine Guns, Nia Jax, Nikki Bella,
Wow.
Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Street Profits, Tamatanga, Ted DiBiase, The Boogeyman, The Godfather, Tiffany Stratton.
Also Undertaker.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. I just like I have to go up and down the list.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I'm following along as you're saying that.
Friday, AJ Styles, Alpha Academy, Bailey, Big E, Chad Gable, you say it,
Chelsea Green.
Dakota Kai, Finn Balor, Hornswoggle, why? Jay Uso, Lyra Valkyria, Natalia, Penta, Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley, Ricky Saints. That's his first WrestleMania. This dude. Like came out of AEW and it's like, I'm already here. I'm going to WrestleMania.
Uh
Saturday.
Penta too?
Yeah, Penta, Ray. Saturday, Asuka, Braun Strowman, Candice LeRae, DIY, Eagle Sky, JD McDonough, Joe Henry. What?
Hmm.
Why is he there? Kane, Liv Morgan, Maxine Dupree. Or we don't do that anymore, or no? Okay.
Oh, I could do
Go
it.
ahead.
Maxine Dupree.
Michelle McCool, Omos, Rikishi, Shinsuke Nakamura, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yay! The Miz and Maurice, the It Couple, The Undertaker and Tori Wilson.
Mhm.
Man, what, what's next? Sunday, Austin Theory, Booker T, CM Punk, Diamond Dallas Page, Eden Page, Grayson Waller, Jimmy Uso, Joe Henry again. Huh.
Huh.
Jordan Grace, Karen Cross and Scarlett, Kelani Jordan, Mick Foley, Naomi,
Crazy.
Rey Mysterio, Shotzi, is she still around? Stephanie Becker, Stone Cold Steve Austin again, Trish Stratus and X Pac. Hey, X Pac's still around.
Yeah.
Monday, Cora Jade, Dominic Mysterio, Fraxium, Gilia, Jacob Atu, Jada Parker, John Cena, Kyrie
Hmm.
Sane, LA Knight, Ludwig Kaiser, Ray Phoenix,
Look at that.
RVD, Roxanne Perez, Sol Ruka, Trick Williams, and War Raiders. And then you got autographs and again a lot. And it's the same people. You get them. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Uh, that's it. That's all of it right there.
crazy.
There's a lot. It's a lot to go through.
But you see that I'm looking, and there's some that are sold out, some that are you still can buy tickets for.
Yeah.
So
Some that yeah. Hey Danny, welcome in. Whew.
yeah,
Hi.
I mean, this would be awesome just to do any of these days. Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh. My brother-in-law has his coworker. He's going to WrestleMania. He worked like some extra things during the off season because my
Yeah.
brother-in-law works for the Mariners, and so he's going to WrestleMania. I was like, oh,
Of course he is.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Right.
Dude, don't you know I'm trying to like win from cricket, win the to go to WrestleMania.
Exactly. We still have the Hall of Fame to go through. Do you want to take a break?
Sure.
All right. Let me drink some water.
Yep.
Jeez Louise, man. Danny, hi. How are you?
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, go for it. Should I stop this or no? Keep going. You want to
Stay. I
cover?
mean,
You
I
want to?
would pause us,
I
but
don't know how
just
to
stay live.
pause. Okay, there you go. I'll be back too. Good. I'm good. I'm good. What are we doing? What are we doing? Sorry. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? I'll be back too. Hold on. Oh, shit. Dan, what's up? How you doing? Hello. Hello, Moto. Whew.
Shoot, I'm playing. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We're back.
We're back. Um, ready? Welcome
Yep.
back. Welcome back. Thank you. All right, and finally, WWE Hall of Fame is on Friday. It will feature the introduction in the induction of the 26th class into the WWE Hall of Fame. The ceremony is scheduled to take place on April 18, 2025 in Westchester, Nevada at the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, and Blueville in the Blue Live Theater the night before WrestleMania 41. It will air immediately after WWE's regular program, Friday Night SmackDown. This ceremony will feature the inaugural Mortal Moment recipient, a new category allowing historical matches to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, as well as the return of the Legacy Wing, which will have had inductees in 2021. It will be live streamed on Peacock in the United States, Netflix in most international markets, and the WWE Network in any remaining countries that have not yet transferred to Netflix due to pre-existing contracts. Transfer to Netflix now, people. I think we all have. During the March 28, 2025 episode of SmackDown, WWE unveiled a new Immortal Moment category for the Hall of Fame, which honors historic and influential matches. The first induction in this new category is the No DQ submission match, featuring the Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin with Ken Shamrock as a special guest referee from WrestleMania 13. Inducted, CM Punk will be inducting both of them. Um, this caused a lot of chaos on the interwebs,
Mm,
especially the IWC. I would have picked this one. I would have picked this one. I would have picked this one. I was like, well, you know
yeah.
what? You didn't. Uh, a lot of matches were thought
Mm,
of. What other matches should have been inducted or should be inducted now that we have a immortal match wing, immortal moment? You
I
know
think
what? It's
like
It's a moment. It's not a match.
yeah. I think I mean definitely Roman versus Cody last year. I think will definitely be that moment will definitely be in later. You know.
Yeah, since they like to kiss Cody's ass too much. Yeah, pretty much. Here, we'll give you this moment that will say you won your championship
Uh-huh.
instead of the first moment when he was out there with the
The
rubber
chicken.
chicken. With the rubber chicken. That was a moment.
That was a moment.
All
That was
right.
a hilarious moment.
It was a moment, yeah. Other moments I say would have been I like every freaking Bret Hart match is a moment. Bret
Mm,
Hart versus Shawn Michaels, the Iron Man match.
yeah.
There's a lot of great moments. Obviously, there's gonna be someone's gonna mention Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, of course, and
Hmm.
I'm just like, can we not mention that ever again? Stop it.
Hmm.
Uh, Randy Savage versus everybody.
Hmm. I was. I remember watching. Was it This Is Awesome about um, Randy Savage? Oh no, actually, it was his. Like they did an episode on him, and they were saying how he was, you know, every he went over the match so much that they could say, okay, you know, move number whatever, and he would tell them, what they were gonna do because he rehearsed it so much over his mind, and he was just such a like a perfectionist.
Yeah,
You
WrestleMania
know, that,
3 with the the dragon. Ricky,
Yeah,
Ricky
Ricky
Steamboat.
Steamboat. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
one of my favorite matches too. Next one on April 9th, 2025, WWE revealed its return to the Legacy Wing for the first time since 2021 ceremony. In a change from past ceremonies that included Legacy inductees, the recipients were announced prior to the event, with Kamala, Dory Funk Sr., and Ivan Koloff revealed as the three Legacy inductees for 2025. Kamala, one-time AWA Southern Heavyweight Champion, one-time ICW Southern Tag Team Champion, one-time IWA United States Heavyweight Champion, one-time IWA Tag Team Champion, one-time NWA Mississippi Heavyweight Champion, one-time NWA Tri-State United States Tag Team Champion for the Tri-State Division, one-time NWA Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, Northern Division, four-time USWA Unified World Heavyweight Champion. Dory Funk Sr., owner and promoter of the Western State Sports Promotion, eight-time NWA Southwest Junior Heavyweight Champion, four-time NWA Southwest Tag Team Champion, three-time NWA Western States Heavyweight Champion, one-time NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, held original versions of the several other NWA championships throughout his career. Too many to name. Like, you know what? He held a lot of other stuff. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
Ivan Koloff, one-time WWF World Heavyweight Champion, three-time NWA Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, three-time NWA World Television Champion, one-time NWA Southern Heavyweight Champion, Florida version, seven-time NWA Georgia Tag Team Champion, five-time NWA Florida Tag Team Champion, five-time NWA World Tag Team Champion, Mid-Atlantic version, two-time NWA World Six-Man Tag Team Champion, two-time NWA United States Tag Team Champion, Mid-Atlantic version, one-time NWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion, famous for ending Bruno Sammartino's 2,803-day reign as WWF World Heavyweight Champion, the longest reign in the title's history. Yeah, okay. On March 7th, 2025, during a special visit to Lex Luger and Diamond Dallas Page, Cody Rhodes revealed that Luger was announced as the third inductee. Lex Luger will be inducted by Diamond Dallas Page,
Mhm.
two-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, two-time WCW World Heavyweight Television Champion, five-time and longest reigning NWA WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, three-time WCW World Tag Team Champion, co-winner of the 1994 Royal Rumble. Poor guy, co-winner. One-time Slammy Award winner. It's like it doesn't even count. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um, what do you think of Lex Luger?
I think he deserves it.
He
You
does.
know, and I know. I mean, I know he was in WCW. You know, but I mean, he did amazing in WCW.
He did.
It kind of breaks my heart to see what he looks like now. You
Oh,
know,
that's why DEP is going to induct him. He's been working with him.
oh, I know he has.
So I
It's just to think that this guy, such a
used to
huge
be
character, and
huge.
now he just looks so frail.
Like an old
But
man. Yeah.
that's what you know drugs do to you. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
you know. But I think Diamond Dallas Page working with him, his yoga is just amazing.
Yes, for
You
sure.
know, I was like, wow. 'Cause I saw him. He was talking about the who was it Butterbean that he worked with too? That got him. There was somebody. No, it was maybe it wasn't Butterbean, but there was somebody he worked with that he got him, out of his chair and was able to walk. You know, but I think it might. I will have to look it up. Let
Right.
me see. But I just think that if it's awesome that he came up with a workout program that
Helps.
helps get
Helps.
all of these people to walk again, or to get in better shape, and they all can do it. So,
Yes. Love that. Um, people like Scott Hall.
yeah,
Um, what's his face? Jake Roberts.
yeah. Let's see, TDP yoga.
Buff Bagwell.
No, it was Butterbean. That's right.
It was Butterbean.
It
Okay.
was Butterbean. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. It was. It was Butterbean that he helped get walking again. Oh.
Okay.
I was like, I know it wasn't.
I remember that.
Yeah.
On the March 24 episode of Raw, the natural disasters Earthquake and Typhoon were announced as the fourth inductee overall and the first tag team inductee, as they were also revealed that the induction was already planned by Triple H to Earthquake's family during the Class of 2024 ceremony. They're one-time WWF Tag Team Champions. Earthquake John Tenta is a posthumous inductee already, one-time NWA Vancouver Canadian Heavyweight Champion and one-time UWA Heavyweight Champion Vancouver version. Typhoon Fred Ottoman, one-time AWA International Heavyweight Champion, two-time AWA Southern Tag Team Champion, and one-time NWA Florida Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I can't believe the this guy is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Why?
I can't believe Typhoon is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. What's
Well,
his name?
who else? Who else was his character?
Yeah, the Shockmaster.
The Shockmaster.
The Shockmaster, the guy that fell in front of and with the stormtrooper hat, the glitter stormtrooper hat. You ever seen that video?
I think I saw it one time.
That's him.
Oh God.
So the Shockmaster is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, y'all. He was also Tugboat.
That's yeah. I remember. I remember him as Earthquake. But I was like, there was somebody else he was,
I
and it
hope
was Tugboat. So,
I hope he doesn't fall.
uh,
And finally, during an episode of ESPN's Get Up in February 14, 2025, Triple H made a surprise appearance to announce Michelle McCool. Oh, not finally, never mind. Triple H made a surprise appearance to announce Michelle. I forgot about her. To announce Michelle McCool as the second inductee, and she will be inducted by The Undertaker. I have no idea why. What's the connection between them two? I,
I think.
I don't
Oh wait,
know.
it's her husband.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Undertaker's wife getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it, buddy. I'll give you the honor. I'll surprise you if you do me a favor.
Mhm.
Was that induct my wife?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Just don't tell anybody. I already knew about this. It's like okay. Uh, she is a two-time WWE Women's Champion, two-time and inaugural WWE Divas Champion, and a two-time Slammy Award winner. Um, anybody know any memorable Michelle McCool moments besides Layla? Half the Divas Championship? No, I
I
thought
mean,
so. I
I
thought so too.
wasn't. Um,
I
I missed
I
when she was wrestling. So.
I remember a cool story by Freddie Prinze Jr. on his podcast saying that he was trying to tell Michelle McCool that they're gonna take the belt away from her, and she started crying.
Aw.
And then they were gonna do like a whole segment with Natty or Glamazon versus um, Awesome Kong at the time, and then Freddie Prince got went to Vince's office, and Vince was like, "You're not doing it." It's like, "What? You're not doing it anymore?" It's like, "Oh, why not?" He looks outside, and Undertaker just standing there. It's like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, don't mess with Michelle McCool because Undertaker's right there. Um, can't wait to see what she has to say as a coach on next season's LFG
Yeah.
instead of Mickey
Mickey
James.
James, right? Yeah, I
Wow,
heard about that.
wow! I can't wait to see her input.
So does that mean you're not a fan?
I'm a fan of the Undertaker.
Well, I know you're a fan of Undertaker, but
Yeah.
oh wow.
All right. During an event at WWE's headquarters on January 29th, 2025, WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker made a surprise appearance to reveal WWE Chief Officer Paul Triple H LeBisque as the first inductee into the 2025 Hall of Fame. WWE then officially confirmed this induction. This makes Triple H a two-time inductee, as he was previously inducted as part of D Generation X in 2019. He will be inducted by his best friend, Shawn Michaels, which everybody had a big input in saying. The IWC said if Shawn Michaels doesn't induct him first, why his wife? No, his wife can't induct him. It has to be his best friend. I was like, shut up. It's like, I'm so glad you all made your voices known that it was going to be his best friend, not his wife. Jerks. He is a two-time inductee, previously inducted in 2019 as a member of D-Generation X, nine-time WWF WWE World Heavyweight Champion, five-time inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, five-time WWE WWF WWE Intercontinental Champion, two-time WWF European Champion, one-time WWE Tag Team Champion. One time. Wow.
Mm.
And it's with Shawn Michaels, too. It's like later in life, like the whole DX. Oh, there it is. Two-time WWF World Tag Team Champion with Shawn Michaels. 1997 King of the Ring winner. Two-time Royal Rumble match winner, 2002 and 2016. Three-time Slammy Award winner. And this is the reason why we decided to record again on an
Yeah,
episode of the podcast.
that's right.
Like we were already like ready to put it out there, and then here comes the news that Triple H has been inducted. I was like, no, wait, we got to do another episode. Hold on, we got to do another segment, and we did. And thus, this is the reason why I want to do the way we're going to do it on this weekend. It's WrestleMania week, people. It really is. I can't wait. Um, an hour and 14 minutes, not bad.
Nope.
Hmm. What do you think?
Good.
Any Triple H memories you have?
I always remember I hated watching him. I was like, I hated looking at him. I I loved when he was with China. You
True.
know, I think they did good together. But I think the thing that was really kind of mind blowing is his whole when him and Stephanie got married. You know,
That's
the
right.
fact and what's his name was like no
In
when he was
Vegas.
sleeping in the car. Yeah,
In Vegas. And we're coming back here again. They should make
yeah,
something out of this. Like, hey, isn't that where we got married, babe?
yeah. We should go back to the chapel. Let's reenact this.
Reenact that moment right there.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
that was funny.
Oh, man. Okay. That's it? That's it? Is that it? Yes, that's
Yeah.
it. Anything else we need to
Unless you
talk
want to talk
about?
about SmackDown.
No, go right ahead.
No.
Yeah, go for it.
So it was my fourth time.
Fourth time. Look at
Yeah,
you.
going to SmackDown. And it was amazing to see, so electric. I mean, like, there's so many people there, you know, and I don't know, just every time it just gets better and better. You know,
That's good.
I
Like it should
was
be.
not too thrilled that, John Cena didn't show up so we could boo him properly, but
Wow.
but no, I wish that we could have saw Seth. I thought maybe he'd make an appearance. I wish Roman was there, but they're
Yeah.
saving everybody for Vegas. So
You're saving it for biggest.
yeah, because Cody came out and he's like, "Oh, John didn't want to come to Seattle," so everybody's like, "Boo!" So
um,
um,
I waiting for John to say something. I don't know.
yeah,
It's not hitting.
no,
No, it's not hitting. I'm waiting for him to like do what he's done to every other person out there, like Roman Reigns and
yeah,
Miz and all them people, but no, he's not
Mm.
doing it to Cody. Like he wants Cody to be protected.
Yeah.
All right,
And then let's see what else. I liked usually I missed the dark match that they had.
you did.
Yeah. But it was actually for they said it was for speed. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, oh man. But
Oh yeah, when they announced the winner,
mhm.
So Ruka,
Yeah.
I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end, um, Cody came out and he get I don't know if they've showed if you've seen it before, like he'll give, the weight belt, his weight belt to he says the loudest fan. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway,
He's just a kid. But then they did what was it? Oh, Carmelo Hayes came out and he's like, nobody wants to do that. And so they kind of did a little banter, and Carmelo Hayes did the worm. He said,
okay.
Maxine, she does, the backwards worm. He's like, do you know how to do the worm? He's like, yeah, but I'll only do it if everybody is completely silent, you know, and everybody in the crowd was booing. He's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. He's like, come on. He's like, come on, just, entertain us, give us, So he does the worm and it's okay. And then Cody's like, can I show you my worm? Can I show you? And he's like, yeah.
Wow.
And Cody's like,
He did the worm.
I think I have the video. Let me see real
Wow.
quick.
Can I show you my worm?
Yeah. He's like, it's probably not going to be as good as yours. But we're like, okay. And he did. I was really surprised. I was like, go ahead, Cody. Oh, man, it didn't show.
Oh.
Oh, boo.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
boo.
wait, 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 wait. I might have it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I do have it because I did it on Snapchat. Let's see. I'll have to send it to you.
Okay. He
Let
did
me
the
just see.
worm.
Yeah.
That's fun. I love that.
And then he hit him. So it's like, he's like, yeah. So I thought that was pretty entertaining. But yeah,
That's,
I think,
I love that.
but of course, my ultimate SmackDown moment was
Roman Reigns.
last year when I got to see my favorite finally.
Finally acknowledge you.
Yep. But yeah, that was it.
All right. That's good. So glad you had fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was one of those last minute choices, and we're like, let's just do it. You know, we can't, and just to get a picture of the WrestleMania sign,
I should do
you
that
know,
next year for
in
WrestleMania
person.
week.
Yeah,
Or this year. I don't know. Whatever.
yeah,
um, that's it,
yeah.
right?
That's it. Hmm.
That's all we got for this week's episode. How long was that? Shorter than last year?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. You said what an hour 14. So,
Yeah, around there. Sure.
but it might be a little bit less because we took a break. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna cut it. YouTube has the entire thing. Spotify's gonna have a different version of it.
yeah.
All right. A huge thank you to Menace for coming through and helping break down what's shaping up to be a wild week.
Oh, just real quick, did you see how long they said everything for this week is going to be? Like how long WrestleMania is going to be?
No. How
They
long?
said it's 18 hours each day. You know, Saturday and Sunday is 9 hours,
9 hours?
and that
Nine.
includes pre-show.
Oh
So.
no! Don't say that. I'm not.
I was like, OMG.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm so. All right.
Make
I
sure you have
mean,
lots of water on Wednesday.
yeah. We're not done. We got a lot more WrestleMania content coming your way. Later this week, predictions episode drops. Thursday and Friday, any breaking surprises, we're hitting record immediately. Just like the time Triple H got ambushed by the Undertaker and HBK, we were recording, checked Twitter, saw the chaos, and boom, we pulled Menace and Becca back for a bonus segment. We'll do that again if we have to. Saturday night, night one, mini recap, maybe even stream the press conference and bring y'all behind the scenes scoops. Sunday
Mhm.
night, night two, same energy. Next week, eh, I'm not gonna say Wednesday. I'm gonna say like later in the week, maybe Friday or Saturday. A full breakdown of both nights with Easter eggs, behind the scenes gems, and little things like which orchestra played Roman Reigns' entrance theme.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Because there's gonna be an orchestra there, just like last
Yeah.
year and the year before. We're
Yes.
we're going that deep. I love being busy this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Menace, you ready? I know you're gonna be
I
sending me
am ready.
stuff. Yeah, I
I'm
know
ready.
you're gonna be sending me stuff, and I'm like, oh
Yes.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before we bounce, don't forget to check out the show notes. I've got all kinds of extras in there, links to Sabrina's Cakes and More, podcast recommendations, whatever I'm actually reading. If I'm turning pages that week. We're in the middle of a full rebrand and glow up, so keep your eyes peeled. That's going to do it for this episode of the M3P podcast. If you're feeling the vibe and want to support the network, follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads. Just search at M3P Network. Want to catch the Madness live? Subscribe on YouTube for episodes, Marble Rivals gameplay, and those Pokemon ASMR card pools you didn't even know you needed. Like right here. Look,
Yes.
I got him right here. I got him right here. I got a Pokemon right here.
Awesome.
Got him right here. ASMR. Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
We got Bombardier. We got Slowpoke. We got Pommet. We got Dino. We have an emo Pokemon. Emo. Emo Pokemon. We have an emo Pokemon right there. Cause tonight will be the night that I will catch you over again. Don't release me from my Pokeball. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. At least I'm not putting the actual songs there and like copyright infringement. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
subscribe on YouTube for episodes like that. Um, Danny's laughing her ass off. All the links will be in the link tree, and you want to be a part of the chaos in real time? Pull up to the TikTok live over at Evolution of a Geek. Say what's up, chill with the fam, and get that live shout out, just like I'm doing right now. Hey, Danny. Leanna was here earlier, so was Sabrina, and I don't know who else. Thank you for listening, vibing with us, and being a part of this wild, ever growing community. Tell your friends, bring your crew, and meet us back here next time for more stories, hot takes, and all the chaos you didn't know you needed right here on my Third Place podcast, where community, creativity, and a little bit of chaos always collide. Bye, Menace.
Bye.
All right, we're good. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
All
Let's
right.
see, Lara. That was what? How long was that?
Said an hour.